Hello, so today we are doing something different. Well, by we I mean me. Today I am making a vision board. Hopefully I have some effects to really make up for my lackluster voice there. But it is 2020, it's January 3rd, and the spirituality self-development junkie in me is thriving. And do you want to know why it's thriving? It is because this is the only time of the year that everybody else is on board with self-improvement, with manifesting, what?
It's like people who say conversating.
Manifesting your dream life. So we're making a vision board, and truth be told, I've actually never ever made a vision board. And well, I've always made like creative mood boards. Typically, like, you know, when I work with like higher end brands like Gucci, they make me do mood boards before I start shooting my content. This was the last mood board I did for this shoot that I did on my Instagram just for fun. So I've always done mood boards, but I've never done a mood board for my life per se. So today I thought it'd be cool if we could just go to Goodwill first and get, like, I don't know, a cute vintage frame, because you're gonna be seeing it every day of the year. And then I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble and go get some magazines, and then we're gonna make my mood board. Visualization is such a very important part of manifesting. Oh my god, I almost said manifesting again. Visualization is very important for manifesting, because if you can see it in your head, you can hold it in your hand. It's not really easy for all of us to just like daydream and imagine a beautiful life. So if we can see it in photos right in front of us every single day, it can make it easier for us to manifest, because if it's in your mind, then it can be in your conscious reality, because you are the creator of your reality essentially. So it's kind of like, you know, when you buy a new car and you buy that model and make, and you see it everywhere all of a sudden, and it's not because that car is like suddenly in existence, it's always been in existence, but because it's on your conscious mind, you see it a lot more. So it's the idea that if you know, cut out your dream trip to Hawaii and you put it on your board and see it every single day, you're more likely to tune into the receptivity of it in your real life. So for example, like hearing it, I don't know, hearing about work opportunities in Hawaii, seeing it on billboards, movies, TV shows, it just, whatever you focus on, you attract, and whatever you focus on grows. So that vision board really helps to make all your dreams come true essentially. Not all of them, but I don't know. Anyways, this is all that I've figured out about vision boards, and basically it's glorified collaging in my opinion. So I want to do it. It's the beginning of the year. I feel like everyone else is into this shit, so I'm milking this. My self-development spirituality junkie is milking this time of the year. So we're gonna make a vision board. I'm gonna talk about what I want to manifest this year, and yeah, I totally believe in mood boarding and everything like that. I just have never done it for myself or for my life. So this will be fun. Let's do it. Yeah, are you excited? Are you excited? It's really hot. Let's get so much highlighter. So I got her. This is what she looks like. Now I was thinking something more along the lines of this, but you know, I was not gonna go to another Goodwill. Like, I'm just gonna have to like paint this, or maybe I'll leave it silver. But look at this beautiful bison. I don't know, is this a bison? Let me know in the comments down below. What animal is this? I'm actually really bad at identifying animals that aren't super basic, like cats and dogs. So pretty. so that was a giant fail. The Women's Health magazine was $9.99, which is relatively cheap compared to the other like art magazines I buy, but I had to buy at least 8 of those magazines and I had to sit there and sift through. I sifted through like 5 magazines and then eventually I was like, this is not time or cost efficient, and time is money, so I'm just gonna go to Target and buy shiny paper and like high grade color ink, and I'm just gonna pick out some photos from Pinterest and just print it out, and I feel like that's gonna be a lot faster and it's gonna be a lot cheaper, so I'm not buying 8 Women's Health magazine and travel magazines for like 10 bucks each. That's insane. But I did get 2 books at I got a diptyque candle called Roses at Nordstrom because I also had a gift card there, and then I did get 2 books. I got a little bit of yoga, and it's basically I've been trying to get really into my yogic practice, and it's just like kind of an intro reading about yoga and stuff. And then I got this book, the Art and Power of Acceptance, and I got this because visually it really inspired me, and then also there was just a lot of nuggets of wisdom, but visually it really pulled me in and gave me inspiration for the types of books I might want to do. So there's that. Okay, yeah, so we're gonna go to Target now. Man, I feel like this video is such a fail. They're all sold out of glossy paper. Almond milk, printer ink. Time to go. Yo, this ink is awesome! Oh my god, look at that quality. It's just normal paper too. It's so thin. It's kind of heavy because it needs to dry though.
So now we're going to your bedroom. Don't you think we're moving too soon? I love to hear you when you complain about your best friend, how she's so late. And as you're talking, I start thinking, all the details start to sink in. But I don't care about that right now. Let's spend the summer in this beach house. 'Cause I will try to play my part.
Here's my mood board. I'm using these giant 5 photos that I pulled from magazines as the background. So first up we have Clairo because I saw her at Camp Flogna, which was, and honestly I love Clairo, but more importantly because she was playing at main stage. She came up with like a hoodie and a bun and looked super chill, and it was super inspirational for me to know that I could just literally show up as I am and still be a rock star, and I love her music. And then we have Tiana Walcott because this is one of my favorite editorials, like black and white, high contrast. I love the styling. King Princess because she is like my LGBTQ icon, so much big dick energy, and I just love her. I love her music, I love her energy. I definitely feel seen with King Princess. And then Solange because Solange, of course, Solange. And then we have Kevin Abstract because I also really look up to all the boys of Brockhampton, but definitely Kevin Abstract I love a lot. I have 3 pictures. This is Camp Flogna, and this was just cool for me because it was like a really safe space, I feel, to be who you are, and it was very like young and youthful and fun and playful. And I want to make a mental health festival geared towards LGBTQ, people of color, all minorities. And so I found this. It says, I am an ally, this is a safe space, I'm here to listen. And I basically just want to make a safe space this year with like 10 people, and I want everyone to feel connected and future gender because all gender is a social construct. So Vlognaw basically represents me doing that this year, which is basically putting together this like 10 people retreat, and I want us to all meditate and talk about our feelings, and I talked about this on my Instagram stories, so I want to do it this year. And then I don't want to necessarily do a mental health festival this year, but it's just something to put in my mind. And then I would love to have an office space for myself and just like my future employees, so I put that here. And then this is a picture of the beginning of the decade when I was 15. If you guys don't know, I used to have a vintage store, and that's actually how my YouTube channel started. And basically this is me at 15 years old, a freshman in high school. I wanted to own a business. We did a pop-up, and my mom printed me this banner at work, and we just did the thing, and I actually made a lot of money this event. But basically why this is on here is I just want to channel this energy of being like super young, and when you're just like, I'm gonna start a business, and you're like, kind of fuck it. There's no risk of failure, there's no risk of rejection because you're just so young. Like if it doesn't work out, then it's like, okay, well, it didn't work out. So this is kind of the energy I want to exude for this decade, which is basically just going balls to the wall. I can't believe I said that. Balls to the wall with my dreams and my goals, and I like never want to forget this type of energy. A huge thing for me always is I want to be in the tropics. I want to go to Bali. I want to travel a lot. So this is camping in Oahu that I found on Twitter. This is Banff, California. I've always wanted to go to Banff. This is a Bali meditation retreat, and this is like a girl doing a yoga headstand in Bali, and basically this is just symbolizing how I really want to get into my yoga practice this year, because I feel like last year I was I was probably the most far in I've ever been in my yoga practice, but this year I just really want to learn about yoga. And then this is a picture from one of my favorite Instagram accounts, Gyms and Kitties. They just go to really amazing secluded beaches, and this is Bali. This is from one of my favorite people on the internet, Ellen Fisher. I want to spend more time in the waterfalls, or at waterfalls. This is again another photo. Oh my gosh, why isn't it focusing? This is another photo in Bali. Oh, this is me in Oaxaca, and I basically want to manifest more traveling and this energy where I cannot believe this is me at Aizwg el Agua, and it was just breathtaking and stunning. Oh, I have never flown first class, so this year I want to like manifest either flying first class on my own time and dime, or like through a company. I don't really care. I've never flown, or business class. I don't know. I just want this setup. Hawaii with my dad when we went hiking. I want to be around water. I want to be in the tropics. I want to be at the beach like pretty much the majority of this year, because that's truly what makes me happy. Ooh, this is a photo of me. I somehow manifested a free penthouse in New York City at the Maid Hotel, and I kind of just want to like manifest more of this energy because it was so random and so awesome. I've been saving for a house, and I just want a house mainly because I want Komi to have a big backyard, and then I want the inside of it to be super minimal and just super clean. So I'm manifesting a clean and minimal place. I have this photo because this is kind of like the safe space environment that I want to create for my subscribers and followers this year. It doesn't have to be indoors necessarily, but I just thought this was a very beautiful photo. A bunch of healthy foods. I love acai bowls and smoothies. These foods look so good. I just need to remember. A picture of me and my boyfriend at the Getty Museum, and we went to go peruse art and then had sundubu after, and it was just like such a fun date that this is the type of like, I want to go on more dates like this in 2020, so. And I told him that he's on my vision board. This is Peggy Gou and Billie Eilish, and these are both two women who I feel like are super authentic, and they like really inspire me to basically be myself, which is like you don't have to be super feminine to be a woman in this world, and I just love their energy. And I actually dyed my hair teal because I thought I would look like Billie Eilish, but ended up just looking like a fucking mermaid. And actually this guy at this club in Vegas kept calling me Peggy Gou, and I didn't know who she was, and he was like, you guys have similar energy, you even look alike, and that was like his girl crush. And then I looked her up and I got obsessed with her. I have these two photos that really go with sincerity and authenticity. This year I dyed my hair teal, I got tattoos, and as cliche as that sounds, I did a lot of things that I didn't know were like, it just made me feel most like me. Komi tattoo, because this is actually the tattoo that I got as a second thing to my giant floral tattoo, and my floral tattoo everyone unanimously loves, but this is the one tattoo that I fucking love. But I actually get such mixed reviews at bars, at parties, with strangers, where people are like, what, you got a dog tattoo tattoo or just some judgment. I've even had a girl make fun of me behind my back at a bar because I got a dog tattoo. But it's funny because this is the one tattoo I love the most, and nothing anyone says can ever bring me down. And even my parents, they like made fun of me for this tattoo. But it's essentially that I basically just want to keep doing things that I love and that no one's opinion matters, because like I love it so much. This says burning down the house because I always say proverbially knocking over many tables, and it's just me being like fed up with the system or like systems put in place. So that's what this is. And then we have this one, says great minds discuss ideas, average minds discuss events, small minds discuss people, fucking geniuses. And last but kind of least, this is a Saint Laurent thing because this past year I've worked with Montclair, All Saints, Miu Miu, Gucci, basically a bunch of opening ceremony, basically a bunch of high-end brands. But my favorite designer in house is Saint Laurent, so I would love to manifest like a Saint Laurent. I just want to be on their PR list. I just want to be on their radar. This is not a huge thing, but I don't know, decided to throw that in there. That's my mood board. I'm gonna put it together right now.